My company laid me off via a cold email after 10 years of service. They forgot to remove me from the company-wide mailing list, and now I have a front row seat as their incompetence burns the entire company to the ground. For 10 years, Innovatech wasn't just my job, it was my life. I started there as a junior project manager, back when we were a scrappy startup in a cramped office that always smelled faintly of burnt coffee. I was there for the all-nighters, the product launches, the Christmas parties. I saw colleagues get married, have kids, buy houses. They weren't just co-workers. They were my second family. I poured a decade of my life into that company, into building something I was truly proud of. And then we were acquired. The new parent company installed their own CEO, a man named Rex Thompson. He was one of those corporate hatchet men, a guy with a plastic smile and eyes as empty as a shark's. He walked through the office like he owned the place, which I guess he now did, speaking exclusively in a language of pure, meaningless business jargon. Everything was about synergizing our verticals and optimizing our deliverables. He was a human buzzword, a walking, talking LinkedIn post. And we all knew he was here to do one thing: cut costs. The end came on a Tuesday morning. We all got a mandatory calendar invite for a 15-minute all-hands Zoom call. No description, no agenda. When I logged on, my screen was just a grid of 100 nervous, confused faces. Then Rex Thompson's face appeared. He wasn't even live. It was a pre-recorded video. He smiled his plastic smile and announced that, as part of a strategic restructuring, the company was optimizing its human capital. He said our roles were being eliminated, effective immediately. He thanked us for our service, told us HR would be in touch with severance details, and then the video ended. The entire call, the entire erasure of a decade of my life took less than 5 minutes. And then, one by one, my systems went dark. My Slack account deactivated, my company email access denied. My work laptop, which was sitting on my desk, suddenly went black, and then the screen lit up with the Innovatech logo as it was remotely wiped. Just like that, 10 years of work, of relationships, of my life, gone. I was just sitting there in my home office, staring at a blank screen, a ghost in a machine I had helped to build. I was unemployed, shocked, and utterly betrayed. But as it turns out, the human robot who had wiped my digital life clean had made one tiny, critical mistake. The next few days were a depressing blur of updating my resume and scrolling endlessly through job postings on LinkedIn. My life had shrunk to the 4 walls of my home office. On Friday morning, I was sitting at my desk, sipping my 3rd cup of coffee, when my personal email inbox pinged. It was just another notification in a sea of them, but this one was different. The subject line read, "Mandatory all-hands post-restructuring town hall agenda." I froze. My heart gave a little jolt in my chest. The email was from Rex Thompson's executive assistant, but it shouldn't have come to me, not to my personal email. I clicked it open, my hands suddenly clammy. It was a standard corporate email, outlining the agenda for a meeting to realign our strategic vision moving forward. But as my eyes scanned the recipient list, I saw it. Tucked in between hundreds of individual employee emails was a single